Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about World Trigger, which is on Season 3 on Episode 7 or Episode 93 or the total number of episodes. This episode right here was actually pretty nice and I actually really enjoyed it very much, and we get to see a big clarification about one of our characters. And you guys might be thinking, okay, what the heck are you talking about? I'll get to that in just a second, alright? If anything else, let's just get this started right here, right now, right away. Let's go. We have to it that we get to see Nanomiya squad and, Konami and Usami having to tease one of the Nanomiya squads, one of the squad members, which is Shinosuke Tsuji or something. And the guy seems very shy around girls, and they end up trying to tease him for a bit. I thought it was pretty funny here and there. But we get to see, Unukai Senpai or something. That guy's a real teaser too, and a psychological warfare kind of thing, He ends up asking Osami a couple questions, and Osami asks him about Hatohara Senpai, But we have to it that we get to know about Hatohara, that she has a little brother that was kidnapped by the neighbors and that she wanted to go to the away squads. Unfortunately and sadly, she was unable to, and I guess she did something kind of reckless, and that's the reason why she must have left for the neighbor world, or that's why she went missing to the neighbor world. Those are guys who've been keeping up with World Trigger in the anime format. You'll understand who Hatahara Senpai is, and it's been a long time that we even heard that name. That kind of thing. Eventually, they end up talking a little bit more here and there, involving about Chika, etc. And I thought it was pretty cool here and there. As for Nanomiya, he seems to be neutral and doesn't seem very antagonizing, I mean, we all know who the guy is. I mean, I've seen him, what he could do in Season 1 of World Trigger when it came to Toei Animation animating him, That guy's a monster in overall general. I mean, him and Izumi are known to be the deadliest shooters in all of Border. That much is to be said. But that aside, it looks like to me Inukai seems to be very concerned about Hyusei, etc. He seems to it seems like he's analyzing Hyusei's powers or moves right now, especially when he came with the bullets of the triggers, which I go hey, this guy's pretty smart, man. I mean, he's a very powerful World Trigger Border member of Agent, but he's not something to joke around with, that kind of thing. But eventually, as the episode continues on, we had to Osamu ask Nanomiya, hey, do you remember your promise with us that if we make it to the away squads, you'll tell us more about Hatahara, etc.? We had to, Nanomiya tells Osamu, my answer is the same. Once you become the chosen one, ask me again. That kind of thing. In other words, Nanomiya looks like to me he still keeps his promise and tells Nanomiya, join the away squad and I'll tell you everything. I'm not going to repeat myself, in other words, that kind of thing. I thought Nanomiya is much of a criticizing a-hole or something, but I guess not. I guess he has his moments here and there, but I guess he has some kind of other sides to him too. But that aside, we have to, Osamu decides to go make some strategies with this team, and ask Konami for some help here and there. As for Nanomiya, no one would ever want to go head to head against him, even Usami says that, Shiori Usami. But that aside, Osamu decides to work with Kugayuma and Konami to figure out some good attack strategies. As for Hyusei, Chika, Yotaro, and Usami, they decide to look at the other logs of the Nanomiya squad and figure out from there, Eventually, I thought it was pretty cool to see Konami having to help out with Osamu's strategies, etc. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And Osamu was like, hey, do you have some, I would like to hear your opinion if possible, if you can help me out, if you can help me out. She says, oh, okay, no problem, if you insist, come on, let's go to the strategy room, etc. That kind of thing. And we have to it that now, when it comes to the second half of the episode, this is where it gets really pressuring. Hyusei does look at Chika and says, I think she could shoot people. When it came to the strategies with Chika shielding Hyusei and Hyusei can make the shot, but Hyusei thinks that Chika can shoot people. If that's the case, Osamu, Kugayuma, and Hyusei himself, Osamu, Kugayuma, and Hyusei can make the shield and Chika can make the shot, because Hyusei thinks in his mind that Chika can shoot people. He even asked Chika, can you shoot people? I need to know, that kind of thing. However, it looks like Chika seems to be struggling a bit, not sure what to answer. And Reiji, and Reiji, we all know who Reiji is. He's pretty much the mentor of or trainer of Chika. He ends up asking Hyusei, what proof do you have that she could shoot people? And Hyusei's like, I don't have proof. It's just my intuition, or it's just a guess. Because what if this comes about that Kugayuma or Osamu might end up being in danger, and Chika has to make a choice? Either you shoot the guy to stop him from killing your friends, or something else, This causes a lot of mental pressure on Chika, Hyusei does bring up a couple points in a good what-if scenarios and all that kind of thing. And it's really obvious from the get-go that we get to know and understand that if you guys have been keeping up with the World Trigger anime format or manga format, which I believe I will go back to the manga after the season finishes or something, we all know that Chika can't shoot people. We've seen it. She's afraid to. She might be afraid to hurt people. That much is concerned. That much is said and concerned and given and confirmed. That kind of thing. We all know that. There's no denying of that. However, we get to see Chika having to talk to Reiji and Usami about herself. We get to know about her backstory, and I think this was mentioned about this a long time ago, and it's been many years since we've seen the first season of World Trigger. That much is concerned. That Chika had a friend, and her name was Awaba-chan, She was the only one that believed her that she was being chased by some strange creature. Everyone else says, oh man, whatever, you're just making stories up. That's what all kids will say, But Chika's friend, her only friend, if anything, believed her. But when it came to the next day or the next time, she went missing. This really upsets Chika very much. And then, it comes to a part where Chika doesn't like to be put in a spotlight or being blamed for a lot of things, It's like when she is like, I think it's like overall in aspect of her mind, she doesn't want to stand out too much, because even when Border came about, she ends up not telling them about it, because when it comes to our friend missing, people might blame her for it. When it comes to her maybe shooting or hurting someone, they might blame her for it, that kind of thing. And I think I understand where she's coming from, the way how it was told in this episode, etc., about her, she's afraid to stand out. She's afraid to possibly stand out. She's very self-conscious about herself and that she only cares for herself. She even feels bad about it. But Usami and Reiji's like, hey, don't feel bad about it. That's how we all think, And even if the time comes about, I don't think Kugayuma or Osami would blame you for it. There's no way they would be doing that, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's like, how am I supposed to say it? Overall, her state of mind, why she can't shoot people, or why she's afraid of doing these kinds of actions, is because she's afraid to stand out, and people might think bad of her, thinking, oh, she's a neighbor, oh, she could do this and that, oh, someone got hurt because of her, oh, she did, la 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 la. We've seen that. Rumors spread about yourself. It's gonna put a pressure on your mental mind, man. I've been through that myself, and I hated that time because of freaking middle schools with a lot of stupid wannabe gangsters or something, that kind of thing. Okay, me being off topic and etc. Overall, without a lot of detail and a lot of confusion, Chika does not want to stand out, and she doesn't want people talking bad about her, and that's the reason why she can't shoot people, or she can't really do certain actions that might cause a rift around people who might be talking about her, that kind of thing. And I get it, and we all get it. But eventually, with Reiji and Usami's help, they tell her, hey, don't let it bother you, We all know that you have your ways, and we all have our ways too. Osamu and Kugayuma will never blame you for anything. Just remember that. They care about you, and they will help you out, that kind of thing. Eventually, when it comes to Chika finally finding her resolve, she realizes that she can't just sit around either. And we all know that. Chika eventually would have to develop in order to go into action. She has a lot of power, man. She's cute, she's strong, she's powerful. She's very powerful. We've seen her Treon storage and abilities, man. She's a freaking nuke. If anything else, her Treon ability surpasses that of surpasses that of possibly any other top member of pull the trigger. Maybe like she's maybe second behind Hyusei when it comes to Treon storage, but her Treon is pretty much big. We all know how powerful she is. She doesn't know how to use it. It's like, for example, when people made a freaking funny comment, like it's like sister having a level 99 account and doesn't know how to use it correctly, or don't know how to use it fully to its fullest, you know, that kind of thing. And eventually we see Chika, like I said, goes downstairs and gets ready to and shows her resolve, saying that I have to change. They won't fault me if I can't shoot, but I have to give it all I got. And we have to it that like Chika goes to Hyusei and Yotaro and shows her resolve, and finally going to give her full answer, saying that she's gonna go fight full force, and the episode ends off there. I really can't wait to see the next round of B Rank Wars is gonna be, because this is really exciting. But they are facing like two powerful members of B Rank Squad. We all know how strong Ikoma Squad is, and the Nomiya Squad, they're top notch. Even though they only have 3 members, a captain, a gunner, and an attacker, they're not a joke, you know. I mean, like it's pretty crazy here and there, etc. As for the other squad, I don't know what they're capable of, but I think I saw them a little bit in the opening after going back and forth here and there. But I don't think they should be underestimated either, even though if they are new, because sometimes new members could like show some surprising elements when the time comes about, you know. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.